people from other countries like Canada, Brazil, Russia, but also US or Norway. For them, it's not so easy to come here in Italy and visit the most famous winery. So if they follow me, watching my stories and my posts, it will be like if they were with me. And I love it.
So when you're not locked down in at home, you go visit winemakers all over. It's something that you love to do, that you enjoy to do a lot. Now, there are some very famous winemakers. So in Piedmont, it would be Gava, in Friulia, Venezia, Giulia, it would be German, for instance. How do you decide who to choose, where to go? How do you discover the smaller ones? Is it just by chance, by reference, by...
No, there's no chance. It's a 10% chance. No, reference, because I'm a sort of influencer. You know the word influencer. But I used to be influenced. I asked my follower to suggest me wineries and wines that they discover, that they appreciate. And if I trust them, you can understand if it's a person that can say something. By the way, if I trust them, I contact the winery, organize a visit, or order the wines, something like that. I know that my follower, I used to think that my follower like my son, my children. So if they want something, I try to give them something. If everybody wanna see Gaia or Rederer or Chateau d'Yquem winery, I try to contact them and organize a visit, because it's like when you stay home watching the TV and you can see Australia, animals, or Africa, or I don't know where, and maybe you'll never go there, but watching the TV, the documentary, it's like if you were there. And so people maybe also from other countries, first of all, people from other countries like Canada, Brazil, Russia, but also US or Norway, for them it's not so easy to come here in Italy and visit the most famous winery. So if they follow me, watching my stories and my posts, it will be like if they were with me. And I love it.
So how do you see the near future for you? Because on your personal Instagram, you have more than 20,000 followers. On Wine Angels, more than 70,000. What are the next steps for you? How do you see the next couple of years?
I would love to have my television program, obviously talking about wine. So I think I will try to do it. In the meantime, I'm starting with my YouTube channel. So I would love to improve YouTube and to practice my English, doing videos and posts in English, because I've really, I think 40% of my followers, they are from other countries, not Italian.
Okay.
So I think in the future I will improve YouTube and English version. I'm writing a book about women in the wine industry, and I don't know. Let's see. I'm living day by day in the Lebanese way.
Well,
it was something that I discovered maybe first of all in Beirut when I was there. Living day by day, appreciate your life, but don't think too much about tomorrow, and enjoy.
Yeah, sometimes it's much better to do that. Yeah, seeing the circumstances. Yeah. Yes, it is much better like that. Mm-hmm. Usually to end the interviews, I enjoy asking the Pivot Questionnaire. So it was Marcel Proust who started it at the beginning, and Pivot adapted it for his TV show called Apostrophe. And then James Lipton from Inside the Actors Studio did a version as well. So it's very short questions, and it's the first thing that comes to your mind. I know you've not been forewarned before, so you didn't know this was coming. So I know that the answers will be completely spontaneous.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so let's start. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your favorite word?
Word?
Yes.
Wine.
What is your least favorite word?
Your least?
Least, yes.
Wine again.
So it's a love and hate relationship with wine.
No. It's a sort of Catulian way. No. Wine is my favorite one. The least maybe is lockdown now. Something.
Okay.
The cage. Maybe the cage.
The cage. Okay. What is your favorite?
I'm like a tiger.
A tiger in a cage usually is not very happy.
Yeah, this is the reason. Because now I feel like a tiger in a cage.
You'll be unlocked soon. Don't worry.
See.
Your favorite virtue?
Patience.
Your favorite quality in a man?
Sincerity.
Your favorite quality in a woman?
I don't know in English. I will try to explain. When you know what's your place. Say the right thing to the right time. Something like that.
So being humble, being...
not humble.
Just.
Empathic.
Oh, empathy. Yes.
Empathy, sorry. Empathy.
Yes, a lot of people need to work on that, actually. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Sorry?
What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
I cannot hear you. Sorry, but it's because of my window. Give me 1 second that I will close. I'm so sorry. This is the beauty of the live session.
Yes, it is. So I repeat, what turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Emotionally.
One of these three. What is the key factor that turns you on creatively to get you the best ideas, or spiritually to lift you up, or emotionally?
I cannot answer you. I don't know, because it's a sort of I'm very not lunatic. I'm very I don't know in English. You know, when I live in the cloud.
Yes.
Like I need inspiration.
Okay. So
and every day could be different.
Okay. And so basically, and what turns you off?
Off? Something boring.
Something boring. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? Yes. Go ahead.
Also, if I don't know, if I relax too much, because I'm always on move.
Yes.
And so I told you something boring, because if I stay in one place without moving, without do nothing, so I don't know the word in English, but you know.
Okay.
When you relax, in Italy we say ozio.
Comment?
In Italy we say ozio. I will check in English.
Ozio?
Yeah. Not sure. When you don't do nothing.
Yeah, to be idle.
I will check. Ozio, English. Sorry, guys, I was telling you that my English is not so good. I love my reverse up. Laziness.
Laziness, okay.
Laziness.
What is your favorite curse word? Could be in English or in Italian, doesn't matter.
The word that I say...
That you prefer to when you want to curse.
Not sure to understand.
Okay, what is your favorite curse word? So basically, when you want to swear at someone.
Okay. I don't use curse words.
Okay, you're a lady.
Yes, I'm a lady, but there's one thing that I hate, and that in my mind is like a curse word. And this is the football team Juventus.
Okay, so the word Juventus
so
basically...
I can say, okay, I cannot say now.
Okay,
but there is something about Juventus.
Because in Italy, they have a lot of very strong curse words.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
Also against God. It's not a nice thing, but in Friuli and in Tuscany, they used to say curse words also against God, so it's horrible. By the way, I think vaffanculo, typically from Italy.
Typical Italian, yes. I think everybody in the world knows this one.
If I have to choose, I would say vaffanculo.
Okay.
But I don't use to...
Yeah.
To tell. Yeah.
What sound or noise do you love?
The water.
Okay.
Waterfalls.
What sound or noise do you hate?
What time of love? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe someone eating in a noisy way.
Okay, with his mouth open, probably.
Yeah, something like that. If you eat a soup or a banana or I don't know.
What is your favorite drug?
Wine.
Okay.
Happiness.
Okay.
Bring by wine.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? Would you like to do if you were not a sommelier or a wine merchant or a wine advisor, an influencer? What would it be? What profession would you undertake?
I don't need drug. I don't used to need drugs, so maybe I don't know. Really, I'm a food lover, a wine lover, so my happiness, my health came from.
Okay, so any job would have to do with food or wine. Any job that you would like to do other than sommelier.
Maybe about communication. I would love to teach something. Like in this case, I try to teach to explain wine.
And what profession would you not like to do? What profession would you hate to do?
Nurse, because I hate blood. I cannot see blood.
Okay. Okay, I'm
a blood donator.
The last two questions. Okay, what plant or animal would you like to be reincarnated in? If you believe in reincarnation.
A lioness.
A lioness. I thought you were a tiger.
Yes, but the lioness is quite good. Yeah, because lioness is...
she's the queen.
It's a real warrior. She go out hunting.
While the lion stays lazy and sleeps.
Yes, this part I don't like.
Yeah, okay.
I will be a lesbian lioness, I think.
Okay. Okay, and the last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates, when you arrive at the al cancello del
what
paradiso?
I will say to him?
No, what he would say, what you would like him to tell you.
Good job.
Perfect. Elisa Fiore Gubellini, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
For me.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to me.
Grazie.
Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Have a nice night. I don't know, what time is it in Beirut?
We're 1 hour ahead of Italy.
Okay, perfect.
So it's an evening.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin
Salud. Chin chin.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.